Good morning, YouTube. Today is my birthday, and I am raising money for a person with cancer, and I'm having a little garage sale. Now, I was thinking, how do I get the word out better? Because this doesn't seem to be, jumping off here. Part of it's because of where we live. It's a T junction, and we don't get a lot of street traffic. But also, I was thinking, well, let's put something out on YouTube. Maybe that would help. It's not. I know you'd say, well, yeah, but it's local. But I was thinking that I wouldn't have any problem whatsoever mailing stuff off to people for the right price. So this is this kind of stuff we have. Oh, there's a lot more stuff, really. A lot more stuff. But this is what we've got. Got some cages. Kennels is what I meant to say. Different size kennels. I've got some beautiful crystal. Silver. I was just about to pull that out. These are our car mats, floor mats. I've got microwaves up the wazoo. I've got all kinds of stuff. If you're in the Round Lake area and you want to stop by, send me a message and I will send you the address. Now, the latest trend in garage sales is clothes. I'm very anti-clothes when I garage sales. I don't think you wake up saying, geez, I need a new outfit. I wonder, should I go garage sailing? It just doesn't really compute. But we have clothes. People were kind enough to donate clothes, and I am not one to buck a trend. Well, yes, I am, but, So this is all stuff that we have. We have a lot of clothes, but they are new clothes. They are brand new clothes, so I'll give you that. Never used, never worn. I've even got some Coach purses. Ugh. This is a silver. It's heavy as hell. You would think this would be worth a lot of money, but I don't think it has the hallmark on it. I don't see a hallmark on it. And you have to have a hallmark before people will take it seriously. But it's awful pretty. I just don't know who's going to use it nowadays. I mean, it's so 19th century. It's not even 20th century. It's more 19th century. But it is gorgeous. It is really gorgeous. The way it reflects that light. It is pretty gorgeous. I won't deny that. But I don't think it can be sterling. Because it has to have a hallmark if it's sterling. But it's heavy like it would be like if it was sterling. I don't know. I guess it doesn't mean a whole lot. Okay, look. Here's one. This is from the person that donated it. Helen Horton, Northwestern University Circle, 1972, 1973. Now, you would think that would be sterling, wouldn't you? No hallmark. And it's all scratched up, so clearly it's not, but it's odd. I mean, why would you bother to make something like that? I don't know. Weird. I don't think it can be sterling, but they are heavy as hell. I mean, like, what the heck did you make it out of? All scratched up. I tried to use the Tarnex on it just to see if it come out really pretty. But that would take more Tarnex than I really have. There's a lot of this. No hallmark anywhere. It's sad because it's very pretty. If you ever want silver, I'm your girl. even if it's fake silver. There's some really cool stuff too, you know. And there's a lot of junk too. But that's the whole fun of a garage sale, finding the junk. This one's got something that says International Silver Company, but no sterling label. I'm pretty sure it has to have that. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. So anyway, let me get over here and show you something real quick. This is what I'm doing the garage sale for. Proceeds go to Save Our Bus Lady. There is a GoFundMe page, and I will include that in the video too. Somehow. You know what? I'll include it in the comments. Oh, golly Moses. Wow, that's heavy. Whew. I got some director's chairs over there. I ordered, Amazon is tripping lately. I ordered the canvas for them because nobody's going to pay attention to them without the canvas. And I got it was $30, which whatever. If it sells it, what do I care? But, they are tripping because they said it was going to be here. It was going to be one day. So I expected it all day yesterday. It never showed. It's coming today, they said. It looks like it's busted, I know, but this is how it all folds up. And the canvas holds it in place clearly. Yeah. So this is how I'm spending my birthday. Look at this old-fashioned stuff. It's really funny. This is a desk, obviously, and I set it up with all this old-fashioned desk stuff that I used to have back in the last century. There's a lamp. Look at this old stapler. I had to explain to somebody what it was. It was very funny. Pencil sharpener. This. I wonder how many of you can guess what this is. It licks your stamps for you. You put water in there, and then this rolls, and you just lay the stamp on there and just kind of roll it, and it wets it for you so you don't have to lick it. That's so cool, huh? It's back in the day. That used to be a thing. Maybe you don't know what this is either. This is a stapler. And back in the day, you used to hand collate materials, hand collate paper, and you'd staple it. And the reason why it's designed this way is so that you can do it real fast. Bam, 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 like that. Now, of course, you just have the copier do the stapling. So that's cute. But it's old. It was funny that I had to explain it to somebody what it was. And look at this old 10 key. It's a printing calculator. You used to call it a 10 key. But we don't do that anymore. So yeah, so we got a lot of junk. This isn't even all of it. You know that? But if you're in Round Lake, Illinois at all, or nearby, or Chicago or whatever, I really wish it would come out because this woman is suffering with some cancer it's pretty bad, and got us all pretty worried. Of course, it's always about the damn money. So nice to be an American. So money is pretty tight. You wouldn't believe the battle I had with these people at the hospital trying to get her help. They didn't want to give her an appointment for her biopsy because she didn't have $15,000. Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing that to somebody? I mean, there's got to be a special place in hell. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't judge. I'm wrong for judging. Anyway, this is just some of the stuff. Kennels of every size. This is just some of the stuff, really. I've got cookbooks galore. Are you a cookbook fan? If you're a cookbook fan, I've got your cookbooks. Man, it's the classic cookbooks. I was telling this guy yesterday that, the problem with these old cookbooks is just that we don't use these techniques anymore. Like, for example, I grew up having a Betty Crocker cookbook. And actually, no, I think it's one of these. This is a gold edition, but this is a gold edition from 1961. Help us, Jesus. Oh my God, this so reminds me of the one I grew up with, a gold one. The problem is, if you cook according to any of these recipes, you will have the nastiest food on the face of the planet. I mean, it's so bad. It is so bad. It's hard to describe to you because, you'd think, oh, well, that's an old-timey recipe. Oh, my God, I remember this. This is a page like when I was a little girl. This is where I learned to make omelets. Oh, my God. And you see that omelet? That's not really what an omelet's supposed to look like. Ay, ay, ay. But we used to, oh my God, this is just like when I was a little girl. I don't think the one when I was a little girl was from 1961 though. But it couldn't have been much later. Oh my God, I remember this. Wow. Anyway, let's move on. I'm tempted to keep it for nostalgia. But you don't want to, you cook any of these recipes, take it from somebody who, fancies herself a little bit of a good cook. These were great back in the day, but we have whole different techniques for cooking now, and it doesn't do weights and measures. It's and it tells you the craziest things to exchange. If you don't have this, use this. It's all very, old-timey. And I don't think it was good back then. Because, the reason why is just that back in the 70s, actually more the 60s and then the 70s, they used to have all these ways for you to change up and cook stuff, and that were supposed to be so modern, and I guess they were at the time, but it basically centered around time-saving techniques. A lot of times when you're cooking, you want to cook properly. You don't want to, cutting the time short is all well and good, but if it's terrible, it's terrible. Yeah. and if something takes time, there might be a reason why it takes time. But anyway, moving on. I've got a lot of cookbooks. If you're into that kind of nostalgia, I've got you covered. Ooh, that's gonna collapse. So anyway, this is all cooking stuff. It was all this stuff came from a couple that sadly passed away. They passed away in their 90s, so clearly they were doing all right. Yeah, they had a lot of good old stuff. Lots of books, because there was one was a professor, so lots of cool books. Mostly cookbooks, but we've got all kinds of books in here. Most are kind of irrelevant, but we got a kick out of them. We were going through them and reading them. Look at the size of this dictionary. Is that a dictionary or what? It's funny because you just look that stuff up online now. There's a lady that wants everybody's books, but she doesn't really wants to pay anybody. But I think I'm going to send her a note. I mean, she's got to give us something for considering what the charity is, right? Anywho, this is my house. This is my house. It's getting all pretty and green. The lilacs are finally out. That poor lilac in the corner's got no sun, so it has problems. Speaking of sun, I've got some solar panels I got to put up. All right, that's it for today. But like I said, it would mean a lot to me if you can stop by. If you can't stop by, and you can donate to the GoFundMe page. That would be awesome. She's a very special lady, school bus driver. She works so hard, and she does so much for everybody else. It'd be really nice to be able to do this for her. All right. God bless. Take care. Happy birthday, me.